I've seen a bunch of people do this, but I'm gonna do a story time on how I found out I was pregnant. So it was summer of 2020. I'm pretty sure it was August when I found out. Yeah, it definitely was. But I thought that I had gotten my period because I bled for a couple days, but it wasn't like my normal period, but I also just didn't really think anything about it. And it was only for a few days and it was like super light. So then, I don't know, I can't remember the exact timeline, but then probably a week or two later, I was really bloated and I was peeing a lot. And I have always taken a lot of pregnancy tests, you guys know that. But on certain days of the week, I would babysit really early in the morning because the mom had to go to work and so I had to get the kids up. So I don't know what time it was, probably 5:30 maybe, I don't know. But also side note, I remember telling one of my friends, I was like, either I am pregnant or I'm about to have the worst period of my life because I was so bloated. But yeah, anyways, I don't know why I decided to take a pregnancy test that morning. I just like woke up and peed and then I just put it on the sink and I was brushing my teeth, washing my face, looked at it quickly, threw it in the trash, started to walk out of the bathroom and then I was like, what? Ran over, picked it out of the trash and looked at it again and I was like, oh my God, it's positive. Which I had gotten like an evaporation one before. I don't know exactly what it's called. And so I was like, it has to be that. So I FaceTimed Maddie at like 5:30 in the morning and she answered and I can't believe she answered and I was like, Maddie, I just got a positive pregnancy test. And she was like, no, you didn't, Maya. It's probably the same thing as last time, which it had been like a long time since I got that evaporation line or whatever. And I think I was on birth control when that happened anyways, but whatever. But I went and babysat and then I went and got a clear blue one that like the ones that say pregnant, like they load and then they say pregnant or not pregnant. And I went home and I took it and it didn't even load. Like it just like, I peed on it and then it said pregnant like right away. And I was like, oh my God. So I called Maddie and I was like, yeah, this is definitely telling me I'm pregnant. And I remember that day I called the OBGYN around me and I made an appointment. And so I think she scheduled me for like 3 weeks out from that date that I called. And I literally remember sitting there and asking her and I was like, well, what am I supposed to do for 3 weeks? Like, I don't know how to be pregnant. Like, obviously stop drinking, but like, what else do I have to do? What can I eat? Like, I was freaking out. And then I called my mom and she didn't answer. But yeah, I just remember after that, I went and took a picture of my stomach in the mirror. And then I just sat on the couch and I called Maddie and I was just like laughing. I like was in shock. Crazy times. But this is the picture I took that day and I thought I was so bloated in that picture.